So Square Enix just announced that Final Fantasy VII Remake will be an episodic series, and people are really upset about this for some reason. The problem with being upset with this is, we don't know exactly what that means. Remember, there was also Crisis Core and Dirge of Cerberus in the Final Fantasy VII series. So the other games could just be stories of those with Final Fantasy VII's gameplay. People seem to really hate episodic content, and I don't understand why. Telltale games are great. And yeah, I have a whole video coming up on the whole, it's not a game, it's an interactive movie argument. I'm so sick of hearing that argument. But the point is, people are so willing to hate a game before it even comes out. We really need to give this game a chance because it looks incredible. The detail on the character models and the world. Now granted, I've never played a Final Fantasy game. But I'm still really looking forward to this. This looks like a great game in its own right. And again, people are upset that they're taking the turn-based combat out of it. Well, if you need to... Well, I can't speak for how well the turn-based combat worked, but I like remakes like this, where they change things. I like remakes like this, where they change the gameplay up a bit, rather than just putting an HD coat of paint on it and selling it as a remake or a remaster. Twilight Princess HD looks awful. As much as I do want that amiibo. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to Final Fantasy VII, whether you guys are or not. I still want to go back and play the original, and that's another thing about this remake. It's not something that makes the original obsolete. If the gameplay is this different, it still means there's a reason to go back and play the original Final Fantasy VII. And yeah, there's going to be comparisons between the two, but just because something's different from its source material doesn't mean it's bad.